So you want to see proof that you don't know what's real and you haven't for a long time? And you've been getting fooled by fake videos for far longer than you're aware of.
Furlough there when COVID hit in March.
So first I want you to look at how many views in 4 years ago.
At the Recflex on August 14th.
Now look up here. Watch his foot.
I believe I got hired. Yes. Recflex.
Watch the foot.
August 14th, correct? I believe.
So this was something that was a big deal on mainstream news, the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Look at his foot. Was the Kyle Rittenhouse trial a big deal? Yes, the Kyle Rittenhouse trial was a major national and political event that captured America's attention. Like, look at this. This is the original video. And if you watch the rest of the video, then yeah, it looks real and believable. AI was created and perfected a long time ago. They've been using it on us for major news. And a lot of you still just can't grasp the fact that everything they're showing us currently is not real and not happening. And the saddest part about this is that most people are gonna look at something like this and be like, what do you mean? It's obviously real. Like, yeah, no shit, that's the whole point. And how do they inform the other elites in the world and the world leaders without actually telling them? Just like that. The only reason why bad AI videos exist, like videos you can clearly tell that it's AI, is to make you think that AI is still detectable. The bad AI, the stuff that we have access to, masks the real AI.
I remember at one point, somebody went in on me, and I think it was like, I forgot when I posted it. I posted it either in the post or I posted a video about it, whichever one, because regardless, for the most part, I'd just be talking. But anyway, I remember somebody went in on me when I was talking about this. When I said, what if we were all being governed by old videos, old footage, things that already happened and they are just replaying it, you know, over again or something to that sort. You know, I don't know how it's supposed to happen, but what if that were the case? Now, here's the thing. Don't think for a second that whatever advanced technology has been revealed to us, revealed to the public, don't think for a second that they don't have something, the elites and military and all of that, don't think that they don't have something that's 10 times better. It's kind of like hand-me-downs, like when you got multiple kids and you buy the oldest one, you know, a pair of shoes, and then as they get older, you know, you pass it down to the next one, and then they pass it down to the next one. It's just, you know, hand-me-downs. And that's pretty much what it is. The technology that has been revealed to the public, best believe they've already got something 10 times more advanced. And it's not because of our creation, like we don't create this stuff. What do y'all think the wars are for? Aside from like oil and minerals and things to, you know, create, like to you know, the steel or whatever. It's advanced technology, weapons, and things used for AI or whatever, right? And the thing about it is I saw this video where this guy, he was in the military and he was in a higher rank part of the military. I guess he was a higher ranking officer. That's what I was trying to say. And he was explaining how it was some kind of mission or something that he was on, a project that he was on, where he found out that United States going into Iraq years ago, United States going into Iraq was not for what they told the public, but it was because there was advanced technology that was found. But it was technology that was found that was used in previous, I want to say lives, you know, lifetime, a previous you know, timeline or world or whatever. Now, we know as believers that this is the work of the enemy. This is just from the fallen, you know, the fallen and the advanced technology that they have presented to us, because there are a lot of things aside from weapons that has been taught to mankind from the fallen. One of those things that I just recently found out was martial arts. Yep, look it up. Martial arts was something that was taught from the fallen to mankind. And but anyway, so that was what the soldier was talking about, was when we went into Iraq, it was because there was advanced technology that was found. And so what they present to us, like when they say, oh, you know, we've got these flying cars, please know that they've already got, the elites and all of them, they've already got something 10 times more advanced. They are just giving us the hand-me-downs. So in the video, when he's talking about the AI, you know, or whatever video, that it looks like it's AI. It looks like they doctored it up. They, you know, whatever. And it was fake. And apparently a lot of people caught on to that and they realized it. But the AI that we have now looks like it's a little more advanced. Trust me, they've got way more advanced stuff. And then I believe that the whole AI stuff that is presented to us is so that we would not be able to use discernment, or, you know, just kind of be tricked into what is real and what's not. Because there are a lot of things that people are starting to see, a lot of things that are, you know, the veil is being lifted from. And now people are seeing stuff like these Loch Ness, not Loch Ness, but these, what is that monster, Bigfoot type monsters, throwing a grizzly bear on the ground, and somebody caught it on camera. Fish with human faces. Fish with human faces. Excuse me? Did y'all know, I think it's the shark. Did y'all know that the bones that's in the fin of the shark looks like a human hand? Like, it looks like a human hand and forearm. Since when? Why I didn't learn about this in school? Like, since when did they develop this? So it's like stuff like that that's being revealed, you know, that we're starting to see. And they want us to be like, oh, that's AI. Because every time I scroll on something, I'm looking at it like, what the heck? And then people in the comments are like, nah, that's AI, that's AI. And they're just dusting it off as AI. But what if it's not AI? What if it's real? And what if that was the whole point of putting, you know, AI videos out there? Now, I think aside from that, when it comes to like the video that the man presented, what if we are, you know, or like maybe centuries ago, right? Centuries ago, they have been presenting videos like this because they were trying to elicit some kind of an outcome from society. And it's been moving, like history has been moving because of it. And so now we're in 2026, and a lot of the stuff like the movies that were, you know, that would say things like in 2025, you know, this is going to happen, 2026, this is going to happen. And that is their whole point, is to try to get everybody to do what it is, you know, okay, so it's like this. You want to create a response from, or you want a specific outcome. So in order to get that outcome, you have to create a response. And you use that response to push them toward the outcome. But in order to get the response, they have to use videos that is going to elicit a response. And the response they need is like outrage or low level type of emotions, anger, you know, jealousy, lust, stuff like that. So they push out this narrative, they push out these videos, they push out these movies, they push out this music because they are trying to get a response, a specific response from society, from the people, from the masses. And in those responses, like fear, you know, and all of that, in those responses, it can allow them to control people easier to push them toward the outcome that they want. But what if some of those videos were never even happening? Like, I could see if it was a video that you turn on the news, somebody, you know, got unalived, and they put it out there, they push it out there, right? They push it out there for you to see. And it's a specific demographic of people. And so they're wanting a response from that type of community. And then the community gives them the response, and now they push it, they use that to push toward the outcome that they want, right? But what if, but that's an incident where the situation actually happened. What if in the news, media and stuff, they were pushing out AI videos of stuff that never actually happened, but this was happening years ago? Okay, because apparently they've got AI. They had AI way before we even knew about it, right? They've already, remember, whatever has been revealed to us, they've got 10 times better. So in those years that we didn't know nothing about AI, they were pushing out AI videos of stuff that never even happened, creating the response and moving everybody toward the outcome that they're wanting. And now we're living in those days. But I think that there's a point where it's still continuing. We still turn on the news. There's something that's going on that's not really happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mr. President is not actually in the place that he says he is. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Diddy's not in prison. Epstein, you know, is not unalived. You know, stuff like that. And then they're sitting back and just watching and waiting for the outcome to happen. But I think like with CERN, like now I'm going into a whole different situation. CERN, they keep trying to change the outcome and the timeline, right? Because whatever is happening is not supposed to be happening. And that's a whole nother, you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about that because that's a whole nother level of conspiracy, because this is all for entertainment purposes, y'all. This is for entertainment purposes. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that video and just wanted to, you know, tell y'all to use your noggin. Use your noggin. You know, you look at the whole picture. Yeah, we see things in our reality, but what if? You know what I mean? And let me know in the comments what y'all think, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.